Today, on Bad Bible Stories, a prophet gets hired to curse Israel. His donkey sees an angel before he does, and somehow the donkey is the most spiritually aware character in the scene. This is the story of Balaam's donkey. And yes, the donkey talks. Israel is camped in the plains of Moab, and Balak, the king of Moab, is terrified. He sees how many Israelites there are and basically says, "Nope, too many. I need a professional curser." So Balak sends messengers to Balaam and says, "Come curse these people for me, because they are too powerful." Balaam tells the messengers to stay overnight while he asks the Lord what to do. God tells Balaam, "Do not go with them. You must not curse the people, because they are blessed." Very clear. So Balaam tells Balak's officials, "Go back to your own country, because the Lord has refused to let me go with you." And that should have been the end. But Balak hears God said no, and apparently thinks maybe God just needs a better offer. So Balak sends more officials, even more distinguished than the first group, and promises Balaam great honor if he will come curse Israel. Balaam says, "Even if Balak gave me his palace full of silver and gold, I could not do anything great or small beyond the command of the Lord my God." Excellent answer. Then Balaam says, "But stay here tonight so I can find out what else the Lord will tell me." Less excellent. That night, God tells Balaam, "Since these men have come to summon you, go with them, but do only what I tell you." So the next morning, Balaam gets up, saddles his donkey, and goes with the Moabite officials. But God's anger burns because Balaam goes, and the angel of the Lord stands in the road to oppose him. Some beats the donkey to get her back on the road. Already the donkey is winning the discernment contest. Then the angel of the Lord stands in a narrow path between two vineyard walls. The donkey sees the angel again and presses close to the wall, crushing Balaam's foot against it. Balaam beats her again, because apparently, when your donkey suddenly avoids invisible danger, your first thought is not, "Maybe something spiritual is happening." It is, "My foot hurts. This donkey has betrayed me." Then the angel of the Lord moves ahead and stands in an even narrower place where there is no room to turn right or left. The donkey sees the angel and lies down under Balaam. At this point, the donkey has tried the field option, the wall option, and now the emergency shutdown option. Balaam is furious, so he beats the donkey a third time. Then the Lord opens the donkey's mouth, and the donkey says, "What have I done to you to make you beat me these 3 times?" Now, most people would pause here, because the donkey just talked. This is a moment for reflection, but Balaam does not say, "Wow, my donkey is speaking." He argues with her. Balaam says, "You have made a fool of me. If only I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you right now." Very calm. Very prophet-like. Then the Lord opens Balaam's eyes, and Balaam sees the angel of the Lord standing in the road with his sword drawn. Balaam bows low and falls face down. The angel of the Lord says, "Why have you beaten your donkey these 3 times?" Then the angel explains that he came to oppose Balaam because Balaam's path was reckless before God. The donkey saw the angel and turned away 3 times. And the angel says that if the donkey had not turned away, he would have killed Balaam and spared the donkey. So to recap, Balaam wanted to kill the donkey, but the donkey was the reason Balaam was still alive. That is a tough performance review. Balaam says, "I have sinned." He admits he did not realize the angel was standing in the road, and he says he will turn back if his journey is displeasing to God. But the angel tells him to go with the men, with one command. Balaam must speak only what the angel tells him to speak. So Balaam continues on with Balak's officials, not because he handled this well, because his donkey kept him alive long enough to receive correction. And that is the story of Balaam's donkey. Prophet could not see the angel. A donkey could. The donkey tried to save his life 3 times. Balaam beat her 3 times. Then God let the donkey talk, and Balaam still somehow had the confidence to argue with her. There is no neat, happy ending. Here, Balaam does go on to speak only the words God gives him, And instead of cursing Israel, he blesses them. But Balaam's story does not end well. Later in the Bible, Balaam is killed when Israel defeats the Midianites. Subscribe for more bad Bible stories, where the stories are ancient, the people are messy, and sometimes the animals have more sense than the prophets.